Well. Am I surprised by this at all? Nah, not really. I'm sure all of y'all heard by now what's happening between SSSniperWolf and Jack's Films. But for the people that don't know, basically Jack's Film has been criticizing SSniperWolf's content. SSniperWolf took offense by that, and because of that, SSniperWolf doxed his nigga. And everybody and their goddamn mom wanted SSniperWolf to be banned off the platform. But what did YouTube do? They simply demonetized their channels. And I'm sure a lot of people are expecting her to be banned. But honestly though, I knew from the very beginning, I knew from the jump that this was going to happen. Because YouTube, just like any other company, plays favorites. And because SSniperWolf makes them so much money, and since SSniperWolf is promoted on their own platform, they're obviously not going to do anything that could potentially hurt their business. Another reason why I knew this was going to happen was because if y'all remember what happened with Logan Paul when he was on that vlogging phase, he went to a forest in Japan. You don't really know what happened there. Nick was on him. He made that terrible apology video. YouTube demonetized him, and then he came back on the platform like nothing happened. And of course, since he still makes a lot of money with WWE, Prime, boxing, and all these other revenues and money. All of these companies that I just listed simply ignored all the controversies he's had over the past 5 years, including CryptoZoo, all because they make money because of him. And part of the reason for this is because we all know that controversy doesn't last long at all. In fact, controversy creates cash, and when there is controversy, people are just gonna forget about it within the next 1 or 2 weeks. The maximum is a month, the very maximum. And the only time a company will address controversy if it hurts them financially, which will happen with YouTube, which will happen with Kanye West and Adidas, which will happen with any other company in their position. In fact, this is a point that coryxkenshin brought out a year ago, where he talked about racism and favoritism on YouTube. I wouldn't say YouTube is necessarily racist. I do think that YouTube promotes a certain type of group just based on the homepage. And when YouTube does promote minorities, they do it in a way that seems disingenuous. Like when YouTube or any other company promotes black people for Black History Month, or when they promote gay people for Pride Month. They aren't doing those things because they want to do it. They're simply doing those things because their PR will look good. And sure, employees have their own opinions for certain things, because I'm sure I do, and I'm sure everybody else does, because we all people with their own opinions at the end of the day. But to say companies with hundreds of employees have some sort of moral standing of certain situations is completely ludicrous to me. And when I say every company, I mean every company. I'm not just talking about the ones based on the entertainment industry, because I'm sure most people listening to this video has some sort of normal job in their life where they have to deal with coworkers, customers, and bosses that could push them around and shit. And I'm also sure that a lot of people had a boss that hated their guts, but like another person that you might be friends with or might be enemies with. And most things considered, that's probably the wannabe boss that wants to be the boss so bad, even though they're probably not going to get it a day of their life. All to the point where they have to be an asshole to everybody around them just to make sure they see it, just so they can be treated like another employee. But if the boss actually likes you, they'll do anything to protect you, or to make sure that you will get your raise or have certain benefits, whereas other people have to work their ass off to get it. And when they actually do work their ass off, they're still not going to get what they actually deserve. And while everybody thinks they can be a boss, they simply can't be a boss. Because if anybody was to be a boss, there will be no employees. And being a boss has so many responsibilities that people think they could do, but once they actually do it, they realize there's more than meets the eye. That's why I always say, bro, just get your money and move on. Because at the end of the day, most of these companies won't care for you. But as long as you get your money where you can raise your family, pay your taxes, and do everything else you need to do in life, then you're Gucci. I'm not saying get your promotion. You should definitely get a promotion if you feel like you need to. But don't overstress yourself over something that could be replaced in 5 seconds, because these companies could fire you, lay you off, or make you quit, and it will just move on like nothing happened. Doesn't matter if you work there for 10 days, 10 weeks, or 10 years. they will so treat you as a number, and only as a number, for however long you stay there for. And I get it because companies at the end of the day run on a machine, and that machine doesn't stop for anybody. So with that being said, just do your job and do your time. Don't overwork yourself and don't underwork yourself. Just do your job, do what you're told, and then just go about your day. And make friends while you're at it too. Regardless of whether or not you're doing a job just to get by or doing a job for your dreams or aspirations, just know that it takes time and patience to do everything you need to do in life. And because people are so impatient, people will do anything to just have some sort of opportunity that could change their life. And while there is a good intention, they're doing it the wrong way. As long as you harbor your skills and learn how to network with other people, you'll always make it and have some sort of success in life. And regardless of whether or not your dreams come true or not, you can still use those skills to transfer to another job that could potentially change your life for the better. At the end of the day, we all have one life to live. So don't worry about if you're making the most money. Worry about how much money you make to raise yourself and your family with it. And don't let that get over your head. With that being said though, hope you enjoyed this video. And if you do, make sure to like, comment, subscribe for more videos. And if you'd like to see more of these commentary videos, let me know in the comments. And of course, just let me know any other ideas for videos in the future. I'm King Kenneth, and I'm out this bitch. Peace out, y'all. Bye.